Meet Flex, the creator behind the YouTube channel, The Flex Tapes. Through his videos, he guides viewers on immersive journeys to forgotten and eerie locations, often exploring their paranormal histories. Known for his daring expeditions, Flex usually brings a companion, but this time, he chose to face the unknown alone, returning to a location where he and his friend Dan had previously encountered strange paranormal activity. Unbeknownst to him, this solo venture would prove far more unsettling than any ghost hunt. 2 years earlier, in February 2023, amid the silent jungles of the UK, Flex welcomed viewers back, thanking his audience before diving into the night's unusual objective. He revealed his decision to revisit an old farmhouse on his own, a place he and Dan had explored the previous year, even capturing a dog bark on a spirit box. Feeling familiar with the location, Flex announced his plan to spend the entire night there by himself.
Welcome back to another video. A massive thank you to everybody who's been tuning in recently and coming to check out what I'm doing. Strange one tonight, really weird one. I've decided to come out on my own. Quite a busy road behind us, but yeah, I've decided to come out on my own. And because I'm very close to, I'm not too far away from where I live, these kind of places are accessible. I've been to this place before. It's an old farmhouse. It was owned by a poet, and me and Dan came to this, I think it was last year, and we did some paranormal stuff in there. Now, there was quite good responses. It was the one with the dog bark on the spirit box. So I'll put some clips in.
He said he's safe. Who's safe?
But yeah, you remember that one. And so basically what I've decided to do is, I'm fairly used to this place now. I'm used to where I am. I'm happy with my surroundings. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to spend the night there.
Flex began his journey across the fields toward the isolated farmhouse as dusk settled over the landscape. The remoteness of the location was undeniable, leaving him completely alone in the fading light. Upon arrival, he immediately noticed that some windows had been broken since his last visit, and a creeping sense of unease washed over him. An undeniable apprehension about the place lingered, growing stronger as he began his initial survey of the property. Inside the dimly lit house, the structure's age and secrets became apparent, culminating in one particularly unsettling discovery: an old newspaper left behind, hinting at stories long forgotten.
There's this little room in here, remember from last time? Just noticed as well. A couple of weird things talking about. There's a newspaper and this, which I think's off a chair. I'm not too sure. If I can get a date on this before I even set up. And I'm not gonna, 1985.
The date, 1985, struck him with the stark reality of how long it had been since anyone had truly lived there. He then made his way upstairs to the room he had chosen to sleep in, one he remembered as being slightly better preserved than the others. As he laid out his sleeping bag on the ancient, worn mattress, he found himself reflecting on the lives of those who had once inhabited the house. He wondered who had been the last to look in the mirror or rest in this very bed, a thought that only deepened the eerie atmosphere of his solitary vigil.
I'm also not going to be doing food because I've just had my tea, so I should be fine. I've got the basics and I just want to do this and get out. And then probably never ever come back here again, but I'm going to go upstairs now to the room in question and see what it's like. So if you're seeing this video now, everything's fine and I've gone ahead with it. If not, then I don't even know why I'm talking to you. Yeah, so we're upstairs and not a lot has changed. This bed is ruined. This isn't the bed I'm going to sleep in. This is one of the best floors. One of the one that I'm going to sleep in is better. But I just love this. I just love how, just be very careful in here. I love how that's still there and the curtains. I just love that, and just thinking about, you know, when was that last used? Who was the last person to look in that mirror? And another thing while I'm doing this as well, if I keep talking to myself, then I take my mind off the fact that I'm on my own. So if I'm talking a lot and I'm talking too much, then that's why. Right, so the bed is, it's not the best, but I've got a sleeping bag. this room is probably the best in, well, everywhere. The curtains not bad. The floor's decent, still got carpet down, half the wallpaper's still on. I mean, it's incredible that this house is still standing. It probably won't be for in a couple of years, it'll probably be gone. But there's the bed, and you can see how horrible that mattress is. And you can probably guess that how long ago that was slept in.
To stave off his growing paranoia, he knew he needed to keep talking, using conversation to occupy his mind amid the overwhelming silence of the abandoned house.
You know what I mean? So that's what I was saying before, I need to keep talking, I need to keep busy, I need to keep occupied. So let's get on with it.
To counter his growing paranoia, Flex realized he needed to keep talking, occupying his mind against the overwhelming silence of the abandoned home. As the night progressed, he continued exploring, venturing into other parts of the house, including the kitchen and boiler room. He marveled at how certain elements had withstood the passage of time, even discovering an old tap that still produced water. Amidst the decay, he came across other relics: a talcum powder container, a parking lamp, a peculiar sausage meat grinder, a wetsuit, and an old stove, each item a silent testament to lives long past.
You're not going to believe this, right? But I'll show you this. Last time I was here, this works. Or it did. Oh, the pipes have rotted through, but there is water. And last time I was here, I could actually get the water coming out of the taps. Might be old, but it still works. It's built properly. That's some sort of dresser. And I just love how this whole stuff's still here. Don't know what that is. Family talcum powder. Family talcum powder. Cushions. Paraffin lamp. That's cool. And I think, would that have been for like sausage meat? I'm not sure. If you know what it is, let me know. It's quite interesting, that. Probably fixable. Wetsuit's still here. I know I asked myself this question last time. Why is there a wetsuit here? But who knows? These old stoves, look. Beautiful, innit? Still got this.
Finally, Flex returned to his chosen room and crawled into his sleeping bag on the worn metal bed. Fully committed to spending the night, he left the door slightly ajar, settling in for what he knew would be an unnervingly strange, intense experience.
Would you sleep in this bed in this house? Yes or no? Hit the comments. Right, let's get in. Oh my god. It is awful. Oh. Right, so I'm going to get in here. I've got my night vision camera there, which I'm going to set up. It's not cold either, so I'm happy about that. I'm going to turn that on. And then turn my IR light on, so you can see what I'm doing. And probably right, that's on now, so I'm going to get comfortable in here. If you can call it comfortable, which I don't think I can. And I cannot believe I'm doing this. Oh. So I'm going to get semi-comfortable in here, and yeah, I'll see if I can get a little bit of sleep, even if it's just an hour. But I'm just thinking to myself now, like, who was the last person to lie in this bed? Who was the last person to sleep in this bed? When was it? You know, it's all these questions going around my head. It's just, it's a weird feeling. It's a weird sensation, a very weird one, and I can't explain it at all unless you were like here in this situation. There's no way I can explain it, and I don't think there's a word for how it feels. It's nerve-wracking, I think, as well. It is scary. It's weird. I've left that door open in case I don't know. In case I need to go out or something. I don't know.
The silence was broken only by the faint whisper of wind outside, which Flex found himself repeatedly mistaking for something far more sinister, a clear sign of paranoia creeping in. He lay in the darkness, recording with his night vision camera, trying to rest, but the night took a terrifying turn when a distinct sound, followed by what he believed were footsteps, shattered the quiet. Convinced that someone had entered the house, a surge of pure fear shot through him. Instantly he went silent, pressing himself as low as possible and trying to melt into the shadows, uncertain of what or who was now sharing the abandoned space with him. After what felt like an eternity, the house finally fell silent. Still gripped by dread, Flex cautiously made his way out. He was certain he had heard something, and even believed he had glimpsed someone's feet, leaving no doubt in his mind that he was not alone. Grateful he hadn't turned on any lights that might have revealed his presence, he speculated it could have been a farmer checking the property. Yet the chilling uncertainty lingered, haunting the edges of his thoughts.
I think I'm fine. I can't mess about it. With night vision camera, I can't see. I need to put my proper light on. If I see somebody, I see somebody. I'll just explain to them what I'm doing. And that's it. Which, yeah. I'm gonna have to watch the back. I couldn't see. I was hiding down. I slid down there as much as I could, and trying to be quiet as I could. I mean, it could instantly have been someone having a look around, an explorer or something like that. It could have been a farmer.
With his heart still racing, Flex hurried back to his car, eventually coming across a flock of sheep. Their glowing eyes in the darkness only amplified the night's surreal and unsettling atmosphere.
See, I'm nearly back at the road. Look at this, I don't know if you can see the eyes. Yeah, the eyes of the sheep. Walking over that hill, and all I could see was all these eyes looking at me. It was like Silence of the Lambs. Kind of like Hills of Eyes, but it's the sheep.
Flex managed to escape unharmed, yet the unsettling questions of that night remain. Who, or what, had caused those sounds? Was it a curious animal, a wandering farmer, or something far more sinister? The experience serves as a stark reminder that while spirits may be unnerving, the presence of an unknown human, or something else entirely, in an isolated, abandoned location can be far more dangerous. Flex's quick thinking ensured his safety, but the mystery of that night at the farmhouse stands as a testament to the unpredictable and terrifying nature of solo explorations. Venturing into abandoned places alone at night is unnerving enough, but what happens when you encounter someone, or something, you would rather never meet? Up next is Andy Novak, the creator behind the YouTube channel Expedition Novak. Through his videos, he leads viewers into abandoned and long-forgotten places, uncovering what remains of the past. From collapsing buildings to unsettling, deserted landscapes, his explorations expose the eerie beauty hidden within these lost locations. But on May 18, 2023, Novak and his friend Joey would discover just how unpredictable and disturbing these journeys could become. During a recent expedition, the two traveled to a remote family home they found solely through Google Maps. With no trespassing signs posted, they decided to explore the deteriorating structure. Almost immediately, something felt wrong as strange sounds began echoing from inside.
I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I just want to keep the momentum going. Already hearing some weird noises.
Despite the unsettling sounds, Andy and his friend continued exploring the property. Their attention soon shifted to the garage, where the contents inside caught them completely off guard.
Holy cow. Look at all this stuff in here. Someone didn't get the time to start that up. What does that say? December 1998.
What was that? Like somebody's diary?
Yeah, like a planner. But it doesn't look like there's anything written in it.
The garage was packed with personal belongings, implying the former residents had abandoned the place in haste. Moments later, as they stepped into the main building, the exploration took a disturbing turn when a sudden noise echoed through the walls.
Debate if we're gonna go check that out or not in the cellar. Let's go. This was unlocked. Oh yeah, it's mildewy in here. Look at the floor. You probably can't tell in the video, but the floor is just... This is a very...
What was that?
Did you do that?
Oh, man, what is with those banging?
The sudden noise sent a surge of fear through Novak and Joey, forcing them into a hurried retreat. Their unease was later confirmed when a second-floor window suddenly shifted on its own.
Let's just, man,
What?
let's just do it.
Should have said hello.
I did say hello when we walked in. I didn't hear anything.
You see any movement in the blinds or anything?
Yeah, that one just moved. Let's go.
For real?
Yep, that window just moved. I shit you not. I don't know if I got it in the camera.
Oh, is it open now?
Yeah, it is. Okay, we're fucking leaving.
The chilling realization that they were not alone quickly set in. They wasted no time leaving the property, carrying with them the unsettling question of who, or what, had been hiding inside. Later that same night, undeterred by the earlier encounter, the pair set out to explore another abandoned farmhouse. This second location offered a different kind of mystery, one filled with relics from a long-forgotten era.
There is a house that's actually right over here. I don't know if they are the property owners of this or not. There's actually a bobcat over there on that property side. Let's see what we got.
Hello? Oh, that's creepy as hell. Oh, man,
Look at
this
the floor.
Yeah, be careful. One at a time here.
One at a time, heck.
Okay, I guess we're going for it.
I say
Hello? Look at that old Christmas tree stand right there, first off the bat. That is older than hell.
I think that's actually really cool. We're gonna probably top it off, guys, with going down here in the cellar. You know, we didn't get to check that other one out, but I'm kind of glad I didn't go down there. Look at these couches, man. Look at this thing, guys. Look how old and vintage this is. This thing is like crazy vintage looking. Look at these TV dinner trays. Dude, look at those TV dinner trays.
Oh, wow. That is cool.
TV dinner tray. That is vintage, man.
Inside, they discovered a collection of vintage belongings, an old Christmas tree stand, worn couches, and even TV dinner trays, each offering a glimpse into a long-forgotten domestic life.
Hello?
This is the President of the United States. That is vintage as well. Trying to get as many pictures as I can. Should have put the tray up right here next to it.
Yeah. Very rich.
The curtains.
Ceiling falling in. Little tile ceilings. Ceiling tiles.
Is this a two-story or?
Yeah, there's stairs with it. blown out. We could probably climb up it. Oh, there's a barn swallow nest right there. Two of them.
Yeah, there's barn swallow nests all over the place. Look at this carpet. Can we talk about the shag carpet, guys?
The shag. You're gonna get mad.
Look at that.
We're not here to bother you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the trim.
This is like... Hey, look at all these books.
Books. You see a... Roly poly holy. Alright, we're getting out.
Yes, sir, we are.
The exploration went on to reveal an incredibly rare discovery, a hidden stash concealed behind a loose board.
See, like, the ears go whoosh. Wire-eared bunny. Old toy. Wow. Button eyeballs. You know what that looks like?
What? Like a stash?
That's a stash.
Yeah, because look, here's the boards. Maybe?
Huh.
And then you gotta put the finger in there. Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Old stash. Didn't even notice that.
That's like the stuff you only see in the movies. You know, there's nothing in there, but it's like, this to me, even though this is empty, coming across stuff like this is like the thing to see for us, you know?
Yeah.
Look
Just
at
the
that.
history behind it. Like, probably this old farmer lived here and he kept all of his money in here. I mean, who knows, back in the 50s and everything.
The presence of such a hidden compartment hinted at the home's deeper, untold stories. As they continued exploring, they uncovered something genuinely historic: 1965 income tax returns, priced at just $12.50.
Oops. Oh, I thought that was going to be Piggly Wiggly. I was about to be excited. If you don't know who Piggly Wiggly was, drop a comment. Just a bunch of utility receipts and stuff like that. So. $2, $3, $25, or $65.
This small detail offered a striking glimpse into the past, underscoring just how dramatically costs and lives have changed over time. Both houses had been abandoned to the passage of years, yet neither felt truly forgotten. One drove them away with fear, while the other drew them in through history. What truly happened within those walls may never be fully known. But one thing is certain: when places are left alone for too long, they do not simply decay, they remember. Meet Ash and Lewis, the daring explorers behind the YouTube channel Brothers Wild, joined by their friend Rich. They specialize in urban exploration and paranormal investigations, venturing into abandoned and supposedly haunted locations to uncover the mysteries hidden within. From crumbling structures to forgotten historical sites, their raw and unfiltered approach immerses viewers in the eerie beauty and supernatural activity of these places. But during one investigation at a notoriously dark asylum, they would confront experiences that push the boundaries of bravery, plunging them into a truly terrifying ordeal. From the moment they arrived, Ash felt a deep unease, admitting he had a bad feeling about the building.
It's like a whole, if you look, I thought it was one building. You've got I'm assuming they used to people that worked here. You've got a church, you've got all these little buildings which I don't know what they would be for. Then you've got the obviously the actual.
Do you have a look up here first then? Because we can get to that, can't we?
That's the main.
That's the main building.
Prison ground. There's big thick walls all over it.
I know.
Obviously it was like a prison back then. But...
Almost immediately, unsettling noises begin, prompting the group to exclaim, "What the hell was that?" The tension escalates when the sound of footsteps is distinctly heard ascending the stairs. The sheer size of the asylum complex, described by Ash as resembling an entire village, astonishes them, hinting at its past as a prison-like compound. They explain their plan to sneak inside, noting that the local council has purchased the property for construction, making a stealthy approach essential.
I'm gonna sneak in because the local council has just bought this place and they're doing construction to it, so gotta be stealthy. What was that noise?
Someone screaming.
That sounded like someone screaming, didn't it?
Yeah, from the place already. That might be on the camera, that was crazy.
Almost immediately, a chilling sound, like someone screaming, echoes from within the property, hinting at a presence even before they fully step inside. This sprawling, century-old asylum once housed over 1,500 patients, whom the explorers describe as prisoners, intensifying the building's already oppressive atmosphere.
I think how many patients?
1,500 patients were here.
Say patients, I call them prisoners.
Swats the whole by here, Rich. And by there.
It's new brickwork.
Yeah, some of it's... Oh, they don't... Yeah, I told you, be careful.
After their initial exploration, they choose a nearby camping spot, planning to set up for the night and return later for a more thorough investigation.
My head's out to have a look, really. But this is a great spot here, guys. We've just found that we can set up tonight. And then we can leave our stuff here and go exploring properly. Right, bring you back in a minute. Gotta be quiet.
A chilling realization strikes them. They are literally camping atop old tombs, remnants of the asylum's morgue. The atmosphere is already oppressive, with the team sensing an eerie presence throughout the deserted complex. They also feel the need to remain extremely quiet, aware of nearby workers.
What we come across? Some tombs. So we can't actually put our pegs in. So we're literally sleeping on some old tombs. Because we're literally right next to the church there. The asylum's just there, just past Rich. So yeah, we're literally in the grounds. Crazy. What's your take on it?
It's gonna be a mad one tonight, I think.
It's gonna be.
It's already got that weird feeling to it.
Just walking through the town was eerie enough, wasn't it?
The village is weird.
It is weird.
To anyone watching from there, like
Yeah.
that.
It's got that eerie feeling.
People working there as well.
Yeah, people working there. So we gotta be really, really quiet. Obviously they're not working on this area at the moment.
I think if we go back, set up camp, come back in the night when everyone's gone, we're the only ones here.
Yeah, I think we'll go back camp, like Lewis just said, and
As night fully descends, a chilling woman's scream echoes from the direction of the church, signaling a terrifying escalation in events.
Right, I've just switched the camera on now because we can hear screaming coming from the church. And I mean, a woman scream, like a hauntingly bad scream.
After successfully evading security, they exclaim, "We're actually in here in the middle of the night." Almost immediately, they are startled by unexplained noises. Their exploration takes them through crumbling rooms, eventually leading to an underground network that extends beneath the entire building.
We're actually in here, in the middle of the night. Oh shit. Oh, it scared me, that did. I need to put the light on, hang on, I can't see. Does that go down?
Yeah, it's the underground. There's an underground system that goes under the whole building.
What's that one? What the hell's that? Is that Coca-Cola?
Venturing deeper, the activity intensifies, as a distinct whistling sound echoes eerily through the abandoned halls.
It's like a whistle?
Yeah, again, it's whistling.
What the hell's this?
The atmosphere becomes increasingly oppressive, with one explorer noting a sudden drop in temperature, followed by more inexplicable noises that push the team to the brink.
What was that?
A blood-curdling scream pierces the air, sending them into a frantic scramble.
Oh, that shit on there, be careful. I heard that again.
Which way did we go back out? What the fuck was that? It's this way, it's this way.
That was horrible.
Wait.
Upon entering another building, a mysterious mist is seen drifting from a doorway, drawing them closer to investigate. Back in the main area, one of the explorers suddenly exclaims, "Someone just ran past me. I felt something brush by me," his alarm clearly visible.
Oh, there's like a mist.
I know.
Actual mist coming out that door, bro.
Oh my god.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that was crazy.
An actual mist just come out that door.
You want to go in?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, let's do it.
Fucking hell.
Whoa, no, I just felt something. It just ran past me. No, someone just ran past me. I felt something run past me. I felt it run past me. My whole jacket moved. Something just ran past me, bro. It ran past me. It literally ran straight past me. It ran, my whole jacket moved. Hold on. It's moving. It just moved. It just moved. It's coming off. I heard someone above us going. Bro, that just moved on its own. I got it on camera and it's going red. It just moved on its own.
What, the wheelchair?
Fucking this just moved. It rocked.
They witness a wheelchair moving on its own, confirming signs of intelligent activity. Using a device designed to detect paranormal energy, they ask the entity to activate the red light and keep it on, and receive consistent responses, validating the presence.
If you are here, please hit the red. Go up to red. Use all your energy. Just push it. Just touch it.
Just touch the
You only
device.
All your energy.
Come in
That's it.
peace.
Keep going. We're coming in peace. We're here. We're friendlies. But hit red. Hit red. Keep going. Keep it on red. Keep it on red. Keep it on red. Keep it
Full
on
red,
red.
please.
All the way.
Just once.
Go on.
As the investigation continues, loud bangs and dragging sounds reverberate through the building, sparking immediate panic and sending the team into a desperate scramble to escape.
What was that?
Did you hear a bang?
No, I heard a bang.
I heard a bang. Go over here with that, Rich.
And again.
Oh! Oh, that was dragging! That was dragging! That was dragging! That was clear as day, bro. Bro, loud and clear. Something just touched my face. Somebody just touched my face. Is there any cobwebs? Somebody just touched my face, bro. Come on, mate, let's get out of here. Get out of here. Come on. Fuck. That was a woman's voice. It sounded like she was saying, "Hello, boys." No. No. No.
In their frantic rush to escape, the trio stumbled and fell, a stark testament to the sheer terror they had experienced.
I hear that? I heard it. That was the scariest shit ever. I fell over, Richie just fell over as well. Trying to get out of there.
Right, mate.
I fell on my ass, he's fell on his ass.
When morning finally arrives, the exhausted group is confronted by security and asked to leave the premises. They pack up, coming to terms with the reality of their situation. Reflecting on the night's events, they acknowledge how impossible it is to fully explain what they heard and felt, despite the limited visual evidence. One remarks, "The things we experienced in that place tonight, I'm telling you." They stress the profound impact the encounter had on them, with another noting they plan to review the footage second by second to see what they can uncover visually.
See, we were asked to leave. So, being the good campers we are, we didn't want it to be aggravated. We left. The guy was very, very honest and very nice. He's even give us a little history tour whilst we're going out. He was very nice, actually. So, I can't complain. And he told us where this spot was. It's a great location. Last night, I can't explain it, guys. I'm going to go back home now, look at all the footage, me and my brother, second by second, to see what we can find visually.
The most disturbing aspect of this investigation isn't merely the paranormal activity itself, but the apparent intelligence behind it. The entities seem to respond directly to the explorers' questions, physically interact with their surroundings, and actively pursue them, creating a harrowing and unforgettable experience. While skeptics might dismiss unexplained sounds or moving objects, the consistency and intensity of the events, captured both on camera and audibly throughout the night, make this one of the most compelling pieces of paranormal evidence recorded. The fact that a small team faced such overwhelming phenomena in a vast, hazardous location underscores their vulnerability. Remember, spirits may be unsettling, but they are only one type of danger lurking in abandoned places. The next time you consider exploring a supposedly haunted location, ask yourself, are you truly prepared for what might be waiting in the darkness? Exploring abandoned buildings can be thrilling, but what happens when you stumble upon a place so untouched that it feels as if the past is still breathing within its walls? Tonight, we delve into an urban exploration that uncovers a location eerily suspended in time, leaving more questions than answers. In this case, we turn to Josh, the creator behind the YouTube channel Exploring with Josh. Through his videos, he takes viewers on immersive journeys into abandoned and forgotten places, uncovering both the haunting beauty and unsettling histories of these lost locations. On January 20th, 2025, Josh and his team set out to explore the notorious city of Gary, Indiana, a place often described as a modern-day ghost town, filled with abandoned churches, banks, and boarded-up buildings. Their first stop was an old funeral home, eerily well-preserved, with nearly everything left behind as though the owners had vanished without a trace. Family photographs, personal belongings, and unopened mail still remained, creating an unsettling impression of a life suddenly and inexplicably interrupted.
This place is full of everything. The people that used to live here and managed it before, everyone up and left. Everything is still here. Their family photos, all their belongings, their mail. I mean, it's weird, actually. I don't know why, actually, all their stuff is still here, to be fair. Just gotta watch out, just in case there is people here, or homeless, or anybody. Wow. I mean, even their stuff is still on the bookshelves. And this place has been abandoned for over 20 years. You can even see the old VHS tapes, CDs. That's what was used here when this place closed. We're going back into the 2000s, guys.
The sheer volume of personal belongings left behind raised troubling questions about why the owners would abandon so much. As he ventured further, Josh came across a door marked Morgue, Keep Out. Despite the ominous warning, his curiosity pushed him to investigate.
Oh, this is Morgue, Keep Out. Oh, what? Now, is it really the morgue, or was it an explorer just making it look like that? Being funny. Let's find out. Oh, that's amazing. It really is the morgue. Dude, look at the slabs right there. Mint. Completely mint. The tools are there to cut up the bodies, to examine them. All of that's here. Even this medical cabinet. These medical cabinets are still hard to come by, but to find that everything is literally inside is so cool. Can you even open this up? You can't even open it up. It's locked without the key. But one thing I want to point out is look how there's a lot of different makeup. You can see there's different makeup, nail polish, things like that. And that's just because when you die, they want you to look pretty. So they're also gonna, when they lay your body here, paint your nails or, dress you up, do your makeup, all, around here before they bring you out there. So it is really freaky. It's just how it goes.
Inside, the scene grew even more disturbing. Pristine slabs, dissection tools, and medical cabinets still stocked with supplies filled the room. A chilling detail stood out. Various makeup and nail polish hinted at the macabre purpose of the space. Bodies had been prepared here to appear presentable for their final viewing.
Who's missed it? The freezers. Look at this. Back here. Legit proper morgues. The whole body would stay in there and be stored until it got moved. Look at that. That is also freaky, man. God dang. What is all this? Guts? Maybe rust? Guts or rust or both? Blood?
The freezers, once used for body storage, loomed ominously, marked with traces of what appeared to be rust, or even remnants of organs, adding to the grim reality of the space. When they moved upstairs, expecting to explore the former family living quarters, they were instead confronted with something far more unsettling.
Now this I gotta be careful about too, because if there is homeless here, sometimes homeless do live in here. I'm just exploring and roaming around if there's anyone up here. I'm not here to hurt or bother you guys. feel like we're doing like body cam stuff. Check this out. Yeah, you can see people were here. See the homeless? They used to be here. It looks, it almost looks like they still pop in and live here. That's a scary thing. I'm sure homeless are still here, I bet. Yep, no one's here. Well, that's the house tour. I'm scared. We're gonna keep on going. I'm leaving.
Signs of recent occupation by homeless individuals added an unsettling layer of danger and unpredictability to their exploration. Yet the most shocking discovery awaited in an office area, where Josh stumbled upon something profoundly disturbing.
Yo, Dave. Lord wants us to see this.
I just found cremated remains.
No way.
Yes. Yes. Look. Look at this box. You have to blur the
shit.
details.
Yeah, we're gonna blur everything.
But there's 3 of them.
Yeah, the only thing I'll show is right there, that word, cremation burials. They're inside here.
Uh-huh.
Damn. Why don't the families or anyone take the, you know what I mean? Is it, you have it like,
I don't know.
there's just one homeless guy maybe that died and...
The presence of 3 such boxes only deepened the unsettling question. Why would anyone leave behind the cremated remains of a loved one? Shortly afterward, the team drove to a peculiar location known as the Chicago Catacombs. From the moment they arrived, the scene they encountered set an immediately chilling tone.
Holy What is that? Do they transport the bodies?
You smelled death. It's not already.
Yeah, there is. I can see spiders too. Now guys, I don't even know how to start this or say what we're doing or where we are. And I also don't want to say what we're doing and where we are, but we'll get, oh. Alright, we're just gonna get inside.
Look at the chain as the door.
Oh, you don't think you could do it? You think there's something dead in there? What do you think?
It stinks and they're really bad.
Alright,
You'll
well,
see why. Go take a look.
okay.
Dude, is there anything in these?
Oh, holy It really does smell. Alright, so how to explain this? Guys, we're gonna say Chicago's catacombs. How about that? That's what we're in right now. And look, just coffins tucked to the side.
As they entered through a chain-locked door, the smell grew overpowering, confirming their worst fears.
What the What the hell?
This is insane already. It smells really bad.
Are these all like just coffin tops?
Storage for coffins.
It's just all poop and water and sewage emptied in here. There's a animal bone down here. Look at their head. Yup. Now, to think this is underground of the funeral home is absolutely freaking nuts. There's actually like a statue. You see? It's maybe Jesus. He has his hand at his cheek.
The sight of coffin lids, sewage, and scattered animal bones made the scene unbearable, forcing them to retreat. Josh's journey through Gary, Indiana, and into the mysterious Chicago catacombs exposes a world where history and decay intertwine with unsettling secrets. While the dangers of abandoned places are often structural, Josh and his team remind us that sometimes the truly terrifying elements are not ghosts, but the fragile remnants of lives and deaths left behind. Meet Cameron, a solo urban explorer who guides viewers on immersive journeys through forgotten spaces. His videos often reveal the haunting beauty of these decaying sites. During one recent exploration, Cameron encountered a location that seemed unnervingly frozen in time, raising questions about whether it had truly been abandoned. Upon entering, he was immediately struck by the sheer scale and disarray of the facility, particularly the perplexing condition of the utilities amid scattered personal belongings. The initial shock was palpable as he took in the details, which hinted at a sudden departure, leaving behind fragments of everyday life.
This place is insane. Holy fuck.
The sound of running water, strange and inexplicable in such a place, only heightened Cameron's sense of confusion and unease. As he ventured further into the building, he discovered what appeared to be a dedicated science storage room. It was a treasure trove of forgotten equipment, filled with microscopes, various chemicals, and an array of beakers, vividly illustrating the activities that once took place within these walls. The sheer volume of scientific apparatus left behind was staggering, hinting at a well-equipped educational facility that had long been abandoned.
There's still clothing. Still clothing items in the lockers. Wow, so this is like the storage room. Look at all the microscopes.
Even more unsettling was the discovery of clothing still left in the lockers, as if the occupants had simply vanished in the middle of the day. Continuing his exploration, Cameron stumbled upon an unexpected room, the art room. Unlike the other areas, this space appeared to have been violently ransacked, an anomaly that immediately drew his attention. Most striking of all were the monitors, all left in disarray.
All the monitors. It's crazy. Holy shit, we found the art room. Oh my god, the art room is sweet. I don't know. It looks like people ransacked this place. This is like, why is this like the only room in this school that looks trashed?
The stark contrast between the relatively preserved science areas and the chaotic art room was deeply unsettling, raising questions about why this particular space had been targeted and why it alone appeared trashed. Despite the apparent abandonment, an underlying sense of unease began to settle over Cameron. Stray items, disinfectant, even remnants of ice cream, combined with the intact windows, suggested the location might still be in use or had been recently visited. This feeling only intensified when he discovered an electric pallet, jack hidden behind what resembled a stage, an object implying either ongoing activity or at least a very recent presence.
Holy shit. I feel like... yeah, this is all disinfectant.
This is Smart 2020.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like this place is still in use. Dude.
The possibility that the facility was not entirely deserted, despite all evidence suggesting otherwise, was a chilling thought. The mystery of this abandoned location leaves many questions unanswered. Was it truly empty, or had Cameron stumbled upon a place quietly operating under the radar? The unsettling sensation of being watched, or of a space that isn't quite vacant, is a common fear in urban exploration. Fortunately, Cameron's instincts kept him safe, but the eerie stillness of places like this always leaves a lingering chill. Be sure to subscribe and share your thoughts on these encounters in the comments below.